Hey again everyone, analysing another hand from the recent session that I've been looking at. Let's get to it. So starting off 9-10 offsuit in the cutoff, I raise this and it is fairly standard. Obviously this is of the lower end of the spectrum of strong hands that we're going to be raising. This is like one of the lowest. We get a call and a call, and yeah. There are some spots you might not want to raise this if you know the people are very loose, but we don't tend to have that much info in these 5NL Zoom games, by the way. Anyway, we get two calls. We flop pretty well. I mean, no flush draw out there. We have the nut, open-ended straight draw, great flop. Small blind checks. We decide to bet, and we go for 26 cents. Could have gone probably around half pot. 26 cents is okay. Don't want to go too big though in multi-way here. We get a call from the button, then a fold, and we take a turn. So this is where this is really where I want people to kind of analyze this little spot. It's mainly the turn here. So we have blockers to draws, blockers to some of his second pair hands, which is not great here, but yet we do still have a decent draw. So it comes a diamond, so he's going to have less diamond draws. Like, he's not going to have 8-9 of diamonds here, right? He can't have that. He can have maybe 8-10 of diamonds. That's about it, you know, as far as those draws go. But generally speaking, he's just going to have a queen here, like the high majority of the time, because of our blockers and such. But anyway, let's get to it. So, decision is, do we check here or bet? I decided to bet, but here's the problem. What does this bet achieve? It's obviously not a value bet, so it's a bluff, right? Well, if he's going to have tons and tons of queens here on the majority of the time, we're just not going to get folds. So, unless we decide to go for an overbet here and then really go wild on the river, we're just not going to get folds here. So of course we do get a call. So what do you think about check calling? Again, it's just a spot that's like, well, we check call, we're in chasing mode. If we miss, we have to check fold, and it's just that sort of thing, which you don't really love to be in. Potential hands we could get folds from. Let's think about this on the turn. Let's just say he has 7-6 suited, 7-6 of spades, 7-6 of hearts. Hands he could have there on the flop. That's really scraping the barrel. Even A7 suited, he's probably folding that pre-flop. Occasionally, that might be a random hand stuck in there, but again, as I said, scraping the barrel. Majority are just going to be queens. So anyway, let's take a river. It's a blank. We check. He checks. He shows up with queen king. I think he should have gone for a value bet. I think pretty easy one. Let's put it. Let's give me ace queen here. Would I be barreling 3 times? Yes. For sure, I'm barreling on this run out 3 times with ace queen. So the fact that I have done that and he's holding king queen, he probably should just be trying to get value from my queen 10s and queen jacks that bet twice. And, you know. But regardless of that, I don't really want to talk about what he did wrong or right. But anyway, so that's basically the spot on the turn. I want people to talk about it and just think, what would you be doing? Or what is a good way to make this spot a little more profitable? That's kind of what I'm getting at. Because it seems like it's kind of a difficult spot. It's not a spot where you ever feel horrible, but it just feels like it's not very profitable, and you can just be putting to. It's just so easy to exploit, I suppose. What I mean by that is, whenever we have this draw hand and we miss on this board, like, we either miss and we fold, or we hit and we try to get money. You know, it's based on the cards, right? So when it's purely based on the cards and you're not going to get faults on the queen, it's kind of what makes this difficult. So we're basically betting on the turn. What would the reason be? It would be to build a pot for when we hit the nuts. So, yeah. And he can even have king queen of diamonds here. I would have thought it'd be more likely he had the king queen suited, given that he called pre-flop, but hey. So yeah, let me know what you think. As I said, I stated my analysis, you know, of what I think is wrong with the turn, or how it's a bit of a crappy spot. But I would like to hear other people's opinion. It's more just, how can we remedy this spot and make it just so much more better for us? More better. That's great grammar there. Anyway, I'll see you for the next one.